Alright, I think I'm live. Start making my tassel. Alrighty. So I'm gonna make a leather tassel similar to this. But I'm gonna use, this is a small swivel hook. I got this at Joann it's on sale for $2.99. It's this little guy here. And then I've had this for a long time. It's leather cement. So I'm sure it's a lot more than $5.99. I've had this for like 10 years. And then ruler and some fabric shears and a piece of leather. I am using, this is a strip of real leather. I got this at Joann. It's a 9x3 trim piece of leather. So that's what this is. This is gold metallic. And a piece of leather. So that's what this is. This is gold metallic. And I need a pencil. Okay, I froze a little bit. All right, I tried to use the tailor's chalk, but it's just not. I tried that and I tried the blue one and it's just not working. So I got a little pencil. So what I'm gonna do is, first I have to make this little hanging thingy there. And so I'm gonna cut a piece of this leather off so that I can have that. So I'm gonna measure this. Hello, hello. And then cut off that little strip and thread that through. Yeah, I'm going to do it that way. All right. And take my leather cement. Cement. I'll spread it out a little bit there. And this, oops. Put these two together and hold it. Oops. Okay, and then, all right, so that'll hold. I'm gonna stick it under something here. Okay, then the top, all of these little tassels, I need to make sure that they're even, that they're cut evenly. So what I do is just take the ruler and I decide how much of a top I want and how much of a bottom, the little tassel part I want. And I guess this looks pretty good across the top. All right, so I'm gonna mark this all the way across. All right, and then just take my scissors and I'm just gonna, freehand this and cut up to that line. Just cut. So this is the kind of tedious part here. Making a tassel. You can make these as thin or as wide as you want. I'm just kind of eyeballing it. And so see, they're not the same size, but you won't be able to tell all that once it's rolled together. As long as they're similar in size, and it won't be really crazy looking. All right. Whoops. Just keep going. Might need some new fabric shears. And if I really wanted to be kind of anal about this, I could have drawn lines to cut for the tassels. You know, if you don't really think that you can cut them straight, or you want it to be, you know, more defined and more even looking, you could do that. You could take the time to measure and draw out each line, but I'm not gonna do all that. Sometimes I like things to look a little rustic and like it's handmade. You know, things get too perfect and it's like, was that really handmade? I don't know, it just adds a little bit of character when things aren't perfect. And I kind of like that. So, all right, almost done. Having the tassel. I'm probably gonna do, this is where okay, a couple of these are gonna be kind of thin, but I think I'm gonna start cutting on this side anyway, so. All right. Start rolling on this side. Okay, so there's all the little tassels. All right. So then the next step is to, let me shake up the leather cement. All right. So get some leather cement and put it all along that little strip that was not cut. And I am just going to use I pulled most of the cotton off of this swab, and I'm just going to use that. Now this cement dries clear, so you don't have to necessarily worry about it kind of seeping out, because it is going to dry clear. I did put a little too much though. But I'm going to try to wipe this out, or spread this out as evenly as possible to the edges. Yeah, I put a little too much. Let me spread this a little better. Alright. Try to spread this and get some of that off. And then I'll take my little piece here, and this is where I'm going to start to roll. I'm going to eyeball it here. Have that much sticking up. Alright. So it's not that much sticking out, but I want it to have a little, like this one, a little bit of a piece sticking up. And then just start the roll. And try to roll it as evenly. Ooh, this is a little slippery. As evenly as possible here. Yeah, I put way too much leather cement. It's like leaking everywhere here. Alright. Getting a little bit on my fingers. Getting just a little on my fingers. Okay. This thing's getting in the way. Alright, and then you just roll, roll, roll. Try to keep it as even and as straight as you can. Alright, can you see there? Okay. And there we go. Alright. So it's pretty even. I'm going to wipe this excess, because there's some excess there hanging out. But again, it is going to dry clear, but I want it to be a little as neat as possible, even though it's going to be clear. I don't want it to be like bubbled up. Alright. And then you just want to hold that for a little bit until it gets a little, until it sticks firmly. So I'll probably hold this for maybe, I don't know, 2 or 3 minutes and then stick it under something. I used a couple of rubber bands on that other leather, and it took a few days for the rubber band marks to disappear. So I don't know if I want to do that. I might stick this under a book. I might do that. But this is the tassel. Isn't that cute? So let me hang that on. I do have some jewelry charms as well, so I'll probably put a couple of jewelry charms on it. But there's the tassel, and I'm gonna hang this on my handbag. But there you go. All right, thanks for coming to my live. Bye.